Hey everyone, and welcome to another season here on our YouTube channel side, Cats and Rats NHL After Dark. I'm your host, Kirby Lupo, joined alongside our producer, Big C's. You guys all know who that is, and my co-host, Nick Levine and Cody Stevens. And before we get started, gentlemen, I want to give a shout out to our boy, Ben Saunders, overseas in Wales, with that awesome new intro. Appreciate it, Ben. Guys, where do we start here tonight?
We're back.
Gentlemen, it feels like forever since I've seen y'all.
I know. C's just getting too big for us now.
For all those who don't know, Big C's just announced his worldwide tour. He's going to be doing 75 shows in 5 months.
He's going to be doing. No, it's Nick. It's 32. He's going to do a show at every arena.
Make sure you if you want to get in contact with me, you contact Nick Levine, my agent.
Damn right. Yep. Exactly. And hey, that's a tough phone call to get. So
if Nick's your agency, there ain't nothing getting booked.
Everyone, when they get that one phone call they have to make, they're going to make it to you guys, right?
You did, right.
But
Levine and Associates.
But ladies and gentlemen, another NHL season has came upon us now. And already to the start of the year, the Buffalo Sabres are the locale of the NHL already. Josh Norris going down already.
Oh, yeah, I said it on the Ottawa Senators preview show.
Damn,
and I think on the Buffalo one.
1.5 periods?
Oh.
You couldn't give him about 5 games?
I also want to give a shout out real quick to my YouTube or my Instagram guys. Love you guys. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube. Really appreciate you guys. Let's go.
I just want to say, just to jump in there, also our memberships are open. You guys can see it over on the right-hand side there. Make sure you scroll all the way over on our homepage over to memberships. If you subscribe to us and become a member, there's a lot of cool features. You get little emojis. You'll get podcasts released earlier, some other nice new perks as well. So it'll look really good on the screen.
Make sure you're sticking around because we have a big giveaway planned, and we're going to have tons of giveaways. We've really upgraded here in the last couple months, more than just JSA certified this time. Ain't that right, Kirby?
Right. And we have the announcement coming
we
up.
have big contest giveaways. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Thank you to everybody, obviously, but we're going to be giving away a lot of stuff here. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities to win some pretty cool things here, especially if you're in the area, particularly for tonight. But even if you're not in the area, there's going to be plenty of giveaways here that I think plenty of people are going to enjoy. Definitely much better than last year.
Awesome. Yeah. And thank you, Ryan, for the shout out. I'm only 97,000 away on my YouTube channel. For those of you that are watching on Instagram, don't forget to like the Cats and Rats podcast and the Big C show on YouTube. Follow us for these competitions. Make sure you guys end up subscribing as non-private. Yeah. So that way you guys can be entered for the competition.
Listen, C's means 97 away from 1,000.
Not 97,000
away.
Teaser Israel.
No, not 97,000.
Although you said it's names, not numbers. Now you're not with the numbers.
This is the greatest thing ever since C's has announced his pronouns, which is.
It's crazy. First going at it with Spin Chicklets, BKFC Ice Wars last night. Great event, guys.
Are you gonna take it easy on the Spin Chicklets stuff? You get it's a long season, Caesar. It's a long.
You gotta pace yourself.
Relax. It is. I know.
You can't let the Toronto Maple Leafs.
They're getting all in your head. You're not.
Because here's the thing, Caesar. First of all, tonight I'll allow it because they lost to the frickin' Red Wings. That's a joke.
That is a joke.
The Red Wings are not as bad as you make them.
They're really bad. I don't care what Cody says. John Gibson didn't even play tonight. I heard about that guy all off season. Didn't even play tonight.
Oh my goodness, right?
Cam Talbot's still a good NHL goaltender.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying they're a pretty bad team though. Come on, Cody.
They're 1-1. Tampa's 0-2.
Well, speaking of that, let's get to some of the results tonight. We're just gonna breeze through this a little bit quickly. Before I do though, we have so many results tonight because the NHL decided to be brilliant in their scheduling. How many games were on last night, Kirby? 0.
There was a classic Major League Baseball game.
Yeah. I don't think that was in their thinking. They're not that. I don't think that was in their thinking.
That'll be the spin.
That was an absolute joke. I go to on ESPN Plus last night. I'm not going to turn on the game. Where the fuck are the games? I mean, like, what the fuck? And I go and look, I'm like, is it on TNT? Is it on?
No, it's on Outdoor Life Network. And
Shout out Ryan with the $2 Canadian. Cam Talbot has more
points than Sam Bennett.
Keep that on the screen, guys. We need to keep our super chats on the screen longer, and we want to keep that up for a reason. If you guys didn't listen to our post-game show,
do we want this?
Cody, it got spicy with the Sam Bennett talk tonight. I don't want to turn all Panthers.
Did it?
It was something. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah,
already?
It's
not even like 2-3 games in, and
well, when Anton Lundell is over a point per game, I think you got to do it, right?
Well, Nick started it with the Sam Bennett stuff, but you're not wrong, Nick.
Look, I partly troll about it. Believe it or not, I poke fun at it because I know we had a heated discussion about it, and that's partly why I'm doing it. But also, it's early in the year. We'll see what happens. But I do think Anton Lundell is a damn good player, and. Can we get this thing out of my face? My gosh.
We got to leave it on for a bit, but we have to.
But anyway, well, let's.
It's all right, Nick. I'll switch spots with you. How's
there
that?
We go.
I'm being a team player here.
There we go. Unlike Sam Bennett. No,
we need to have this.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Whoa.
I'm joking.
Listen, but let's talk about the trash can that's already started in Buffalo. I mean, Josh Norris out already. Their game tonight, they were getting outshot. I think it was 16-1 at one point.
Were you watching their game more than ours, Cody?
No.
Oh.
I just saw it on Twitter.
Did you guys see that Buffalo video? Caesar might have to play that, but if you're discretion.
Oh, the rant?
Yeah.
That's me after any Cowboys game.
I was going to say, if that was you after the Panthers, you have a point to a certain degree. Not in the last few years, though, Nick.
The Cowboys, though?
Yeah, but not the Panthers when we're winning President's trophies and making the playoffs.
I mean,
we're rolling through teams right now.
But it hasn't been this guy since he was 6 years old that he saw Buffalo Sabres playoff hockey.
Right.
Right?
Was it 6 years old? I don't think he made that pretty clear enough in the video.
I think he made it pretty clear.
You think?
Like, it was pretty.
Shout out Matthew. Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew.
I mean, it was pretty funny, and we had our Buffalo guest on, and he was speaking glowingly of the team. I don't know if that's going to be the case now. We had one guy that was very optimistic about his team, and one guy that kind of buried the hell out of his team. One team's 0-2, and the team that got buried were the Boston Bruins. They're 3-0 to start the year.
Who did I say for Dark Horse Vezina, Cody?
I mean, it's the same thing with mine. Jeremy Swing.
Yeah, I think okay. Yeah, you co-signed that. Okay.
I remember. I also said there is a world that Boston can make the playoffs.
You said that. I never said that, but you did.
There is a world of it.
We'll get to that later. You're saving that later for our second segment when we've got a guest coming by here shortly. Our second segment later on is going to be Eastern and Western Conference predictions, hot takes.
Diehard's already given out the trash can.
Isn't today the first time where all 32 teams are playing?
No, that is in a couple days.
I thought it was today.
They're doing that. It's the NHL version of the Red Zone. They do it every year early in the year.
I doubt all
30 tonight.
It says all 30 teams in actions today. Yeah, you guys need to get on the ball.
4, 5.
Cody was saying, okay, I thought it was
all 32 teams, I believe, were in action
10,
tonight.
11,
yeah.
12,
we don't need to count out loud.
50. Yeah, there is. Holy shit.
Big C's right again. Oh,
there you go.
Keep poking the bear. Keep poking the bear.
Hey, C's, what's business last name again?
Do you know how to read sign language?
Cody gets a kick out of that.
I mean, we got to get the Daily Marlins quote and shout out Ted. But the Marlins are going to be spending
also
the agency.
Just talk about the fact
my Mariners.
That the Vegas Golden Knights look like dog shit, and maybe it's because of Mitchie Marner, or maybe because it's Aiden Hill sucks, and they gave him a 6-year. We were first on that. I think it was actually. Was it live on After Dark? We learned about that last year.
What? Aiden Hill's
extension.
It might have been.
It was before, but we.
It was the day of. He got extended on a Saturday, I believe. We talked about it, and he hadn't even hit 50 games yet at that point in time, and we kind of thought that with Vegas's blue line, and it might work at the 2-year, $4 million rate, which was his previous deal. So you take a look. You touched on it a little bit tonight, Kirby. Like Vegas's defense is a lot different now. Alex Petrangelo's not there. They've been connected to Rasmus Anderson, but that deal's not done. You don't have Rasmus Anderson until you make the trade. Jeremy Lauzon in for Nick Hague. I think that's obviously a downgrade of sorts, even though Hague is overpaid. And, guys like Nick Waugh and aren't there. And, Jonathan Marchessault. And you take a look at guys like Logan Thompson isn't there anymore. Even last year, Ilya Samsonov. So I think it's going to be interesting. Obviously, a big piece, Alex Pietrangelo missing there. And I think Aiden Hill, it's kind of catching up to him a bit right now. And, I know there's another.
Didn't a lot of the pundits have Vegas #1 in the division?
Yeah. I always remembered how Vegas, when they won the cup, I don't think anybody on their team was a point per game or anybody on their team had over 70 points. They were a point per game, but nobody had over 70 points. So I thought about that with Marner, and I'll be honest with you, particularly fantasy. I'm like, I don't know. Like, is a point per game, 82, 85, maybe 90 points? Probably going to happen for Marner, right? I don't think this 100-point outburst that everybody maybe is forecasting and anticipating going to occur. I think Vegas has a lot more issues than we realized. That blue line, that was their DNA, Kirby. The bottom six and the blue line, guys like Jonathan Marchessault. I'm not really sure how I feel about him right now.
But honestly. The devil's advocate approach on this, and Cody or Caesar can jump in as well. Dorofeev and Eichel, they're primed for 40-goal seasons.
Yeah, and that's where it is, and I think they're still a good team. Where I think it falls
But that's where
short,
Marner's going to find the assist, Nick.
I think where it falls short, I'm talking from a team aspect, particularly first in the division, and obviously Stanley Cup aspirations, is the blue line's not as good. Noah Hannafin and Shea Theodore, that's it. Who's number 3? Braden McNabb? Braden McNabb was their 4-5 a couple years ago. Zach Whitecloud's in there. It's solid players, right? Where they need a defenseman, they need somebody, particularly a right shot defenseman. I think Rasmus Anderson would be the perfect fit. And obviously, it's a little bit early to be talking about trades, but his name has been mentioned quite a lot over the last couple of months and will continue to be mentioned in the coming months. And I really think, and I know there's speculation about another goaltender they might pursue, but as of right now, Aiden Hill is the only viable option in net for them. And I don't think he's good enough to get the job done right now. I don't, for the life of me, and that's what I keep bringing it back to, is why in the world did they pay Aiden Hill that money? But why?
It's because there's probably not many other options.
You could have found something. Why did they let go of Logan Thompson? I know Bruce Cassidy wasn't a fan of Logan Thompson.
That's the one that I think we got to ask is why let go of
because Logan Thompson's not really that great of a goaltender in the postseason. Let's be real.
First of all, Aiden Hill, Logan Thompson's better than Aiden Hill.
In the regular season, yes, but postseason, I think they're right with each other.
Okay, so who do you take? Do you pick the better regular season guy who is cheaper as of right now and is younger, or the older guy? To me,
am I in the playoffs or am I in the regular season?
What?
Am I in the playoffs or regular season?
If they're neck and neck in the playoffs,
Game 7, I gotta have it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably going Aiden Hill.
Well, Aiden, yeah, I could see that point, but Game 7, Aiden Hill lost to the Dallas Stars. Logan Thompson got pulled from that series, but if you remember, what did you really want Logan Thompson to do? He stole the first 2 games in Dallas. Kirby Cody, you always talk about how you were watching that Game 3 a couple of years ago, Dallas versus Vegas, and how it was not good hockey. And I'm paraphrasing.
You're confused. Yeah, the overtime wasn't good hockey because it was just guys just going down the side. It's just
regardless of that point,
it was disjointed hockey, Cody.
Logan Thompson was excellent in that game. So Kirby.
But I don't know, Cody. You're saying playoffs, regular season. Aiden Hill's not a good enough goalie to say, what doesn't matter what the.
But the problem is, I don't think Logan Thompson is either. I watched him versus Carolina. He was garbage.
But if you put Logan Thompson in Vegas, I think it could be a little bit different.
He let in 7, 8, 9 bad goals in that series.
He was talking up Washington in that series, and Chikrin wasn't good in that series.
Hill wasn't good either in Edmonton. it was just not like it was just.
I think the
Hey,
problem
shout out
is
to our boy Jeff that might be in the chat here. It might be a little hard on your Capitals. What a great season they had, but I thought when they come up against Carolina there, that was going to be rough.
Here's a good thing, my beef cat. Goalies sometimes get too much to blame. Because how many
We
times
know that with our own team.
right? I was gonna say, because we've done that how many years before Bob was
Not we as in here.
right. But I'm saying Panther fans in general,
Yeah,
right?
But Bob deserved it the first 2 years of his Florida's career. Let's just not get that twisted. He was god awful the first two. I mean, that's where the 4-goal-ski thing came in. That's when we had the goalie carousel in 2021 versus Tampa. That was the whole reason we lost that series was we couldn't get a save.
I get that part.
And when I'm talking about Aiden Hill, Logan Thompson last year, I watched both of those series. Logan Thompson was letting in sharp ankle shots along the ice going, and Aiden Hill's getting beat 5-hole by Darnell Nurse for the face-off.
I'm not a fan of Aiden Hill. Even I think he was very insulated in that cup run.
Do you guys think he's kind of like a version of Stolarz? Big body, not as athletic.
This isn't a hot take anymore. I would rather have Anthony Stolarz than Aiden Hill.
No, Stolarz is way more technically sound, especially along the ice. Stolarz is gets beat kind of glove side, but along the ice is pretty easy. Hill gets beat along the damn ice.
I'm just not a huge fan of. I mean, can they win a cup with Aiden Hill anymore?
If they rebuild the defense, maybe.
They lost Alex Pietrangelo, which I only have you guys mentioned.
And I know people are going to say, "Oh, well, we beat you guys." I'm like, great. I mean, that's 2 years ago, right? In the current makeup of how the Western Conference shakes up, how the contenders in the Eastern Conference shake up, is Aiden Hill good enough?
Everyone talks about the rematch, Vegas and Florida. I would most certainly rather play this version of Vegas than the 1, 2, 3 years ago.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
But Caesar, we have a guest here?
Yes, we have a guest here. Kirby, you want to introduce our guest here?
Yeah, how about you want to play it? You want to play it first?
So, yeah, we got a special guest, guys. So
I love this video, man. I love this
Here
video.
we go. We're pleased to be joined by Jim Biringer from NHL Full Press Media, credentialed member of the NHL. Jim's joined us here last summer. He's going to be a semi-regular guest here for NHL After Dark, Cats and Rats version. How's it going, Jim?
What's going on, Kirby? I got back from Panthers game. I am tired.
You like that little surprise?
I like that. That was nice. I appreciate that. All my greatest hits.
Courtesy of Kirby and I. We got together here.
We're a real professional operation here, Jim.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Professionalist.
Big C's hooked it up, baby. All my greatest hits. Yeah.
How far are you away from the rink right now, Jim?
Probably like 45 minutes up north from the rink.
Are you in Boca?
You in Palm Beach?
Up that way.
Okay. All
right. Okay.
Parts unknown.
Oh, there we go.
I know where that comes from, Jim.
He might be at Barkov's house. So
my man's in Lake Okeechobee.
Jim's in that massive mansion on the water that everybody drives by.
Hey, you guys did you get to the Keys? Bill Lindsay's got a place out there or something. That's been broadcasted, so I'm just throwing it out there.
I have not been, unfortunately. I have not been.
But anyway, boys, I think since Jim's here, it's time. FSU trash can.
I mean, if we're
it might be FSU.
It might be FSU. We are still the
greatest
greatest in the world. I don't care win, lose, or draw. Go Noles. That's my school.
Go Bulls, baby.
You were wrong. You guys, you've been wrong.
So I got 2 trash can nominees of the week. So one comes from College Game Day this week. Illinois versus Ohio State. Big game in the Big Ten. Right, Kirby?
Not really.
Big Ohio.
No.
No.
Let's take a look at this one right here. Will Howard, more like Will Howard, you the quarterback? There's one big problem, ladies and gentlemen.
Will Howard doesn't play there anymore.
Exactly. And come on. I mean, if you're gonna do all that, they wrote a damn essay there, and the guy's not even there.
That's $1.
Like, come on. Just absolute trash. And then next up, from in the NHL, guys, this is a player this week, who are your guys' guesses for FSU Trash Can Player of the Week?
Alex Nedeljkovic.
And you
Hey, Jim.
would be correct. This is the only photo I need to show.
We could show.
I was watching that live. I'm like, there's no fucking way, man.
All of you guys playing the shell mode when you're goalies. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing?
And just a reminder to everybody, this occurred
in overtime.
Dude.
In overtime on a Thursday night, because the NHL doesn't like Friday nights, apparently.
Even Biz Nasty wouldn't miss this wide open shot.
Yeah, I mean,
you never know with him.
I mean, as Steve Dangle once said, if you're a goaltender, tend the damn goal. I mean,
what about the one before that, Cody? You got that?
That's
the empty netter.
It was a rough night, a freaking dump in from the middle center ice.
Yeah, it's just Nedeljkovic. I mean, look, man, I thought you were better than this, man. Look at this. And Kirby doesn't want me to blame the goalie.
Blame the goalie. Do it. Just do it.
Situation.
like this picture sums.
What about Evan Bouchard and Skinner? You talk about defensemen, Cody.
They were up there, but that's
not even that's sealed. That sealed the deal.
At least it wasn't in the playoffs. You know.
Yeah, because the Sharks would actually have to be a decent team for that to happen, Caesar.
Very true. Very true.
I mean, like listen, I was watching baseball when that was happening, and I just see that photo on Twitter, and I'm like, what in the blue hell even happened?
So I got a question. So we're gonna send Nedeljkovic to Cancun?
No, we're gonna send
or Cabo, Mexico.
No, we're gonna send them to Galveston, Texas. Do not do this right now. Dirty water up on the beach. No, he's not good enough for Cabo. He's not good enough for Cancun. No. You ought actually to be good to go there. No, he's going to Galveston, Texas, or he's going to go to the Villages, Florida.
Oh boy. For all those who don't know what the Villages are,
it's a big retirement community.
So another type of community.
Yes,
they have very nice.
Let everybody know that they're open for business. Have you ever seen like a pineapple on a cruise door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure it's upside down.
For that. That's that type of.
Make sure it's upside down.
I got where you're going.
There you go.
I know what you're throwing up there.
There we go.
But we brought Jim on not to talk about pineapples. We brought him on to talk about contracts, extensions galore. Jim, what's going on here? Cody always gets excited every new season. Oh, Kirby, look at the free agent crop that's going to be. Well, look at all these signings, Jim. Where do you want to start with some of these signings?
I mean, let's start in Minnesota. Kirill Kaprizov, $17 million. He gets paid what he's worth to the team, not to the rest of the league, because the rest of the league would have given him the Mitch Marner and Mikko Rantanen deal at 12, but Minnesota can't lose him. So, okay, he signs. McDavid signs his extension. Tick-tock. The clock's on. Again, we'll see what happens. They got to win first. But, again, good players take team-friendly deals to stay and to win because that's what they want to do. It's the Patriot way. It's the Boston way. It's the Florida way. It's everybody way. Jack Eichel gets what he deserves in Vegas, $13.5 million. Oh, yeah, and then those two kids reset the market for defensemen. Jackson Lacombe and Luke Hughes get $9 million each.
That's next guy, Lacombe.
Oh, boy, I can't stand Jackson Lacombe.
He's a good defenseman, Nick.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
He's a good
once.
He's a good defenseman, but again, I wouldn't have paid Luke Hughes $9 million. I don't care what Devil's Twitter says tonight. Oh, he's got 4 points in 4 periods. I don't really give a crap. He's not a $9 million defenseman. He's not better than Brock Faber.
Listen,
I wanted to bring something up, actually. There's two things. One, it's kind of interesting with the Kaprizov deal. You take a look, Jack Eichel, number 1 franchise center. I know Kaprizov's dynamic and everything. Market for wingers versus center. You take a look, McDavid, 12.5. I go with what he got, what Barkov makes, what McKinnon makes. I mean, you start to wonder when the big center gets to market. I know Elias Pettersson a couple of years ago, even at the time, was deemed as a pretty good deal. What does the market look like for a potential future big time center when McDavid's up in 3 years? But I also, Jim, you posted something the other day was really interesting. You talked about the pending free agent class. You take a look at last year, the pending UFA class of 2025, the summer that just passed. The beginning of the year looked completely different than it did the week before July 1st. And then the actual UFA class that opened up on July 1st completely washed away. You talked about how you're just going to see a lot of guys signing with their teams. That's just the nature of it. Is there what do you think the effects of that are going to be when it comes to potential whatever?
Yeah, no. So the big thing is more money means more dollars, right, for the players. But it also means that a $5 million player under the flat cap is somebody you can afford now, right? Like, all right, so we see Jake Walman got 7x7 in Edmonton. That doesn't kill you now because the cap's going up to where it needs to be. But I think it'll affect the trade market because I think you're going to see more trades now. I don't know if it's going to affect the offseason too much because don't forget we have this playoff salary cap that's coming. So I think that's where the trade deadline is going to get affected because you're going to see players and salaries move to fit under a cap, right? Yep. And I think that's where LTIR comes into a big thing. To me, I just don't see it, like talking with agents and scouts and stuff. And even, GMs around the league, they're like, yeah, guys are just going to stay home. Why pay for something that's so unknown when you have the known factor there? Like everybody thought like Fabro was going to leave, Provorov, this guy, that guy. They all stayed home. Brock Besser was out the door until
he thought he was out the door.
He was out the door that morning, and then all of a sudden,
signatures on the jersey.
Listen, Vancouver's not the greatest run organization league. Let's not.
Vancouver does what Vancouver does. They Canuck. The Canucks Canuck. And they might do it again with Quinn Hughes if they have a good year.
Yeah, it's just the one thing I'm not liking with these contracts is what's the matter with the bridge nowadays with some of these young guys? I mean, I understand you want to pay them what they can be, whatever. So once they hit that, it's like they're underpaid now. But wouldn't you rather pay for something that you know is good instead of trying to invest in a stock that may crash in a year or two? And you're kind of stuck in the sand. I mean,
I think it all depends on, like, I'll say this. It all depends on the player, his type of RFA. Like, for instance, like Luke Hughes and like Lane Hudson are 10.2C RFAs. So you're buying restricted free agent years. In Jackson Lacombe's case, they were buying UFA years because he would have been, if he took a bridge deal, he's eligible for arbitration and an offer sheet, neither of which Luke Hughes and Hudson are eligible for because of games played in the National Hockey League. So I think they want to lock these guys up long term, but that means the price is going to go up. And I've said it. I'll probably write it. I always say I probably will, and it never happens. But I've made the statement. Kirby's heard me say the statement on the show. I think Luke Hughes was this year's version of Jeremy Swayman, where he reset the market for his peers.
Okay.
Yeah. I also think that's an excellent point when we talk about, like, I think I go back to another example, Alex Pietrangelo with the Blues. I mean, there was that contract dispute. They ended up signing to a similar deal, not quite as expensive, Torrey Krug. And St. Louis hasn't been the same, so you'll start to see it's not going to kill teams as much to pay a little bit more for kind of what you know, or even just even if it does match, they're not going to be needing to look for replacements for guys. No. They could just keep what they know. And I think that it's going to be interesting. I think in some sense, the NHL, in terms of activity between other teams, it actually could be more boring because, like you said, the LTIR, that's not in effect anymore. So the Brad Marchand deals, the Seth Jones deals, some other cases like we've seen with Tampa in the past. And, those big trades that, are LTIR driven because there was previously no cap in the playoffs aren't going to be as easily accessible now. And then you take a look at pending UFAs, the cap's going up. It's not going to be a big, like hoopla about, where's this guy going? Where's this guy? They're going to resign.
Right.
The exception to the rule there was Mitch Marner, and that wasn't cap driven. That was And there were other things at play there.
And there was a sign and trade too.
And that was a sign and trade.
The biggest guy that left was Nikolai Ehlers.
Yeah, and again, like Nikolai Ehlers.
I put Marner above that, but I
guess
he's
talking about a UFA.
Yeah.
UFA.
So, yeah, because Marner probably was going to leave USA, so the Maple Leafs are like, oh, let's do a sign and trade.
Yeah, because it was Marner to Vegas the entire time. It's just Toronto wanted to get something for him, which they did in Nick Waugh, who was I don't know how Vegas is fine getting rid of him, but I mean, I guess they're happy with it. I guess
they anticipate Colton Sissons being able to kind of fill that void a little bit. It's kind of it's interesting. We were just talking about it before you came on, Jim, with Vegas. Their DNA was their bottom six in their blue line, and a guy like Jonathan Marchessault. So you take a look at kind of what they are now. They're very skill based. Got a lot of great top six forwards. Dorofeev, Stone, Eichel, Marner. A little less depth in that bottom six now. When you take a look at the back end, Alex Pietrangelo, Nick Hague, they're not there anymore. You're kind of testing that defensive depth, and when you kind of lose that, and then you're, in my opinion, your goaltender's at your strongest point. I think the goaltender is more a product of what the system was and potentially will be in Vegas. I think it can surprise some people. It surprised me. Like last year in the playoffs, I had Vegas going to the Stanley Cup final. I learned some things about Vegas in the playoffs.
Their defense is old.
Yeah, the defense is too old. It's not as deep as it used to be.
It's slow, too.
It's slow. I mean, I thought they were going to go to the Cup final, and I learned some things about Vegas that I didn't know going in. And same thing this year. I thought, maybe Marner are going to have a slow start, but I thought guys like Lauzon and Sissons, they did it. I get the idea of replacing Hague and Nick Waugh, but you lose Alex Pietrangelo. I already think Adin Hill's a question mark in that. You lose guys like Nick Waugh. I mean, you start to see kind of the pieces unravel a bit. And, you have to wonder for a team like Vegas, obviously, they have been ultra aggressive. They have been the model team for how to be aggressive recently. I think you can make the argument that with the way the Western Conference shakes up, they might have played themselves a bit out of contention with how they've handled some of these situations the last couple of years.
I agree with that. I mean, look, they changed their dynamic for sure under Kelly McCrimmon, and they're not the same team that they were, but kudos to them. You know what you're getting with that team. And they're still going to be a dangerous team and a tough out. They're just going to have to play differently.
So
we got a question there.
Jimmy D. Thoughts on Carey Price? His contract with San Jose ends this season.
I mean, he's not playing anymore, and it was just a salary dump. And the San Jose Sharks just need to get to the cap floor. That's all it was.
It's like, come on.
But
his last one was versus us when JoJo was in net for 10 damn goals.
Not JoJo.
Talking about contract extensions, do you guys see Jason Robertson getting the extension this year before the season ends with Dallas?
I think so. I think Dallas will do something with him. It just depends on the price point. I think Jim Neal's very confident about it. He just wants to get the price point with everything.
Yeah, all he has to do is resign him, and Jim Gregory award goes to him. So
that's why I kind of brought that up.
I know. Yeah, well, we know who the best GM in the league is, so.
Yeah, I mean,
it's clearly Steve Yzerman.
But Robertson's not Dallas's only big contract. Remember, Harley's up now.
But they have the cap space to do it.
Yeah, but Harley's basically a one at this point with Hastinen's injury last year. The way he played down the stretch, he's getting first power player reps now. So it's going to be interesting to see what the number it's going to be for Harley. Robertson and Harley, I think, are combined for about 21 million maybe per year. So. And then they have Maverick Bork up again, but then again, that shouldn't cost too much unless he pops this year. But, it's just with Dallas is going to – I guess Dallas is they just got to figure out the back end.
The cap. Yeah, it's just a cap for them in the back end, and just looking at Robertson, where he fits in. Is he a $11 million guy? Again, may come down to what Marty Necas signs with in Colorado. Like, the numbers are like 10.5, 11 million. Is Kempe going to get 11.5 from LA? I mean, look, Kyle Connor got 8 times 12 in Winnipeg. So I think the fact that he went first sets the market for Kempe, because if Kempe went first, Kyle Connor's going to jump him because Kyle Connor's the better player of the two.
What do you
Jim,
think?
how
Robertson
surprised were you
fits?
by Kyle Connor signing Winnipeg? I thought everyone thought that would be the surefire big crown jewel come.
No, I was not surprised. This is not a shock to me. Kyle Connor was always staying in Winnipeg. They love them. They're not going to give up a 40-goal scorer. Eventually, you're going to have to change your ways as the general manager to give signing bonuses, no trade movement throughout the whole contract. That's what's going to happen. That's the price of doing business these days.
But they just lost Ehlers, and I don't know if that was 100% shift.
No.
What my perspective was that he was going to not be on the market.
If this was 2 years ago and Scheifele and Connor Hellebuck didn't extend, then yes. But since they both extended, this was a lock.
Kudos to Winnipeg because you get a lot of shit. Kirby, I know you've used the poker analogy, the guy that just keeps that doesn't ever. What was the analogy you used?
The poker guy that never folds.
Oh, the poker guy that never folds, and I think
never
of the last
plays hands.
Yeah,
never played hands. Kevin Cheveldayoff, he's really he's gone out. He's been aggressive, getting guys like Sean Monahan and Tyler Toffoli. And last year I was critical of their deadline, but they still did something. And Winnipeg gets a lot of criticism for guys not wanting to go there, but you're able to re-sign Hellebuck, Scheifele, and Kyle Connor. They're willing to pay money. They're willing to keep their guys, and those are American players. Kirby, you pointed out, right? So I think that narrative when you're a winning hockey club, and I think Winnipeg, obviously, ever since Paul Maurice left, I think it's been a win for both sides in that regard. And, obviously, Paul Maurice isn't the only one that left. Blake Wheeler.
Well, Blake Wheeler was the problem in Winnipeg. Let's just be honest.
Blake Wheeler, Lion A. There was a lot. Jack Rosnick for a time.
But go back to that offseason when they lost to Vegas. Bonus calls him out. Then Blake Wheeler comes back. They need this little exorcism to get everything, the stink out of that room. And it happens. Lowry's named captain. The vision is there for Cheveldayoff and the guys to buy in. And boom, everything's kind of lining up for that team.
Yeah. Where do you think I don't know if you touched on it yet, the Connor thing goes with Robertson? I know Kempe obviously is probably going to get less than Kyle Connor. Do you think Robertson is going to try to demand more?
I think Robertson's going to look for 12. I think they're going to try to get him in 11.5.
Because I don't think they want to match Rantanen. I think that's their internal cap hit there.
Yeah.
Because Rantanen's what, 13?
12.
No, 12.
12? I wouldn't be surprised if Robertson Camps tries to go to 13.
I remember there was that conversation a couple years ago, Robertson comparing him to Kaprizov. That was a debate for a while.
I still think it kind of is.
I don't. I think you watch the two players. I think it's clear. Kaprizov, $17 million is a lot, but I mean, if you're Minnesota,
see, here's the difference. Here's the difference. Kyle Connor. Jason Robertson's still very controllable. He's an RFA still, so
yeah,
they could. They don't want to walk him to free agency, but they could. But I think they'll try to get a long-term deal done. If it's 8 times 11.75, right around there.
Speaking of another RFA, you might not have heard the news, Jim, because you were at the Panthers game tonight, big win over the Ottawa Senators. But the Lane Hudson news that broke on Hockey Night in Canada tonight.
What was it?
That they're going to put it to the shelf and they want to take it out of the media and not have to worry about this Lane Hudson deal. Right
Montreal taking it out of the media.
All right, so here's a couple.
Elliot Friedman say this.
Okay, so here's a couple of things. Love Elliot. He's got great connections. I will say this till I'm blue in the face. Somebody told me this. It pays to be local. I will trust it when it comes out of the Montreal media. They are leading on and playing coy with this thing. They're leading on more that they say they're talking. There's so much information out there. You don't know what's true anymore. I do believe they want to get Lane Hudson signed. I do believe, and I've said this from the start, I do believe the number starts with 10 because there's no way Noah Dobson's taking $9.5 million without them knowing Lane Hudson's getting 10 before that trade's made. And they also had the advantage with Noah Dobson that he was only going to Montreal. So you had that leverage. The fact that Luke Hughes and Jackson Lacombe took $9 million means Lane Hudson is getting more than Noah Dobson, whether it's 9.75, whether it's 9.8, whether it's 10. He's getting more than Noah Dobson. And if Kent Hughes can somehow get it under that number, he's still making more than the other two defensemen.
But he should be. He's in a different class.
I want to keep it to Montreal for a sec. Most glaring need they have is a number 2 center. A lot of potential options out there. A couple centers in Pittsburgh are going to be a high topic of conversation.
Not
for
right
some
now.
people, but not right now. Do you anticipate Montreal making a move at all? We talked about this with Coach Frenchy early on in the year, or do you think they're okay with waiting?
I think they'll wait it out, see what the market is. I think they have the assets to make the deal now. But I also think they do. I think another area that they're going to have to look at is goaltending. I think Dobish is their guy right now while Fowler comes. But if they're going to want to make a deep run, I'm not sure Montembeau is going to be their guy. I love Sam Montembeau. I love my fans in Montreal who listen to me all the time and talk about this team. And I love my fans.
Me and Kirby getting called out right now.
That's a harder fight. That's a harder fight.
Finally, someone agrees with me. Holy shit.
I think that's going to be an issue for them. But I do think they're going to play the market like they did last year. Maybe if something goes on, in another team, I'm not going to say it's going to be Crosby or Malkin or somebody, but it could be a team near the bottom that they look for a number 2 center. Again, I think there's leeway with Kirby Dach right now, but they have to start putting it together. They're supposed to be a consistent playoff team this year. Yeah, so they need to Slavkovsky stepping up, Gooley stepping up. All these guys are stepping up right now. Yeah. So let's see what they can do.
And I hate to poke fun at you, but do elite players like Matthew Nyes lose to the Detroit Red Wings?
Come on.
I mean, not his fault.
I mean, what a sorry, Roger.
They always, but they always lose to the Detroit Red Wings. So
no, there you go.
Toronto's still playing down the competition.
Not as bad as you make them out to be, Nick.
They are bad. They are bad. That might be one of, if not the worst blue line in the NHL.
I got a question for you, Jim.
Shoot it.
Do you think Carolina has regrets trading Nietzsche's the way he's playing right now?
No. I don't think so, because I don't think they wanted the fight that they had just for that contract, that 2-year deal. They tried to make a run at Rantanen, but you have to give up something to get something, and they moved out a player that they thought probably they weren't going to be able to give $11 million to. Let's be honest. I will say it till I'm blue in the face. People can push back all they want. I don't care how much money Tom Dundon has. He's not going to pay anybody more than Sebastian Aho.
The light switch, as Cody calls him, Marty Nate.
Listen, he is. When he's on, he's on. When he's bad, oh my goodness.
Sticking in the Eastern Conference.
And what you call him?
Jim, Anton Lundell, it might be a number 1 set. He is so good, man.
I called it on Spin Chicklets.
He was
what are we
real tonight?
What have we been saying?
For a year.
Yeah. I mean, what have we been saying? I mean,
I don't know. This community has been on Anton.
We're a pro Anton Lundell podcast.
The ones that have the mics and the ones that have been the hosts.
I mean, some of us that write, some of us that have been around, know the game, see Anton Lundell. I mean, he does the things he's asked to do. He's living up to the expectations he should. Even Coach Paul Maurice today said he's playing to the ability he knows he can play at.
And I think confidence is at an all-time high when you're.
How about Paul Maurice give him more responsibilities, Nick?
I was going to say, good point there, Kirby, because I think Paul Maurice said he likes the way Samo's been playing out there.
Yeah.
He said that he thinks that attention to detail has been really, really good. So, shouts out to Sam Oskevich.
Oh, I was talking Lundell. Shout out to Mackey, too. But Mackey and Lundell can play on the number 1 unit.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be mutually.
And it's honestly kind of surprising how we've looked. I think that certain aspects of our team, I thought we were going to start off pretty slow, even with Barkov. And, seeing how clinically dominant we've been in all phases. I mean, Jim, you've been there all week, right? I mean, it's been quite impressive to see. It seems like I told Kirby, it looks like we're 2 months in. Like we just played Game 6 against Edmonton last week, and we're just continuing here.
But kind of going to what you're saying too, I think we're not giving enough credit to this defense. With Seth Jones back there and Ekblad, look at the last 2 games prior to this one. Under 23 shots on goal the whole game. I mean, that's pretty damn impressive.
And a lot of the shots tonight were garbage time. Like we did not get to.
Look, I'll say this. Paul Maurice said this the best. I think he said that, look, everybody knows what they have to do. It's a systems thing, but they know each other. They've been around each other. They know what the expectations are. They know how to play. It's a system thing. Guys can come in and out of the lineup with no problem. You had 6 different goal scorers, 9 of 11 different goal scorers in the first 3 games. This team is playing like it's supposed to, and that's what they know.
How about Petrie on the power play? And
Awesome.
I even said on Spin Chicklets, I was like, hey, guys, look out for this guy being on the power play, because when he was in Montreal,
He's a good player.
He was a really good player there. So he doesn't have to be that guy. So
no,
he's fitting in perfectly.
I'll say this about, and I said it, and thanks to everybody who shared it and everything. And the Panther community, I love you guys. Like, I really do. You guys have embraced me, even though I'm not a Panther beat writer. I'm a national guy, but everybody loves me down here. I've said it. They have a depth scoring that you cannot measure. Guys come in and out of the lineup, play their roles, and play to perfection. They play within themselves. They don't do more than is expected. And then it's a well-oiled machine that they've just been going through it. They just know what to do.
Yep. But boys, I have some numbers here for you, because we're talking about really good players, right? Let's talk about some bad ones, shall we? I mean, everyone knew these 2 guys were not going to be that great, but holy hell, are they even trying? Cody Ceci and Ryan Dumoulin, ladies and gentlemen.
Cody Ceci's always been bad.
Thank you, Jim. I've been on that since
this is as of today. Through 37 minutes at 5-on-5 they have played together. They are getting outscored 5-0. Expected goals when they're on the ice, the expected goals is 0.6. And they're 1.8. They're getting outshot 23-8, and shot attempts they are getting doubled up 44-21.
I don't know how Ken Holland honestly thought this was a good idea. I don't know what in your right mind. Who approved this? Like, who thought this was a good idea?
He did.
Like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. I mean, it makes no sense to me. Anybody with a brain knows you don't give those contracts to the players, and an NHL GM can't figure that out. I mean, he just got there. It's not like he's hanging.
That's why Ken Holland left Detroit. And that's why the Edmonton Oilers didn't bring him back.
Oh, and by the way, just to update on these contracts, they have Ceci has 4 years remaining at 4.5 with a 10-team no trade. Dumoulin has 3 years remaining at $4 million with a 10-team no trade. Just to remind everybody.
Yes.
Glad it's them, not us.
Exactly.
Listen, Bill Zito hasn't given out a free agent contract over $1 million in 2 years. Like, it's the last person I think he signed over $1 million per was what? Erod?
Yeah.
And everybody was giving him shit for it too.
Yeah.
Look,
guys,
Erod,
Jim does have going to get back up to Jersey. Hey here, Jim?
Yeah, I do. I got an early flight tomorrow morning, so.
But we appreciate your time on our debut episode. Where can everyone follow your work? Eventually, when we get our website up and running, we're working on that right now. We'll get your stuff up on all that as well.
Yeah, follow me at Jim Biringer on Twitter. Check me out. Full Press Media on Substack, Full Press Hockey, NHLRumors.com, RG Media. Where else? Oh, yeah, you can hit me up here. Full Press Hockey on YouTube. And I was just on TSN 690 this morning. And we talked about your Florida Panthers, so go find it. It was fun.
There we go.
And we'll definitely put your information on our description below after.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Jim. Have a safe flight tomorrow, man.
Thanks, brothers. Have a good one.
Sir. But as we say goodbye to Jim, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Caneswear.
Panthers fever is here. Are you geared up? Caneswear in Davie is the place for all your Florida Panthers needs. They have the latest gear for our favorite NHL team. Jerseys, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more. Caneswear has you covered. Stop by their store in Davie or at pantherswear.com. Again, that's pantherswear, WEAR.com for all your Panthers gear.
And another word from our other sponsor, Jeremy Beckham, with Next Home Treasure Coast. Hey, Panther fans in South Florida need real estate up? check out Jeremy Beckham with Next Zone Treasure Coast. It's a boutique service with a personal touch. Jeremy the team put humans over houses, working hard for you, whether buying or selling. Ready to move? Hit up BeckSalesFLA.com or call 772-475-5371 now. You'll be glad you did. And before we announce the new contest winner for the Etu Luster-Ryan and
we got a winner?
JSA certified, before we continue, we have a in-season point race here for some giveaways with Jeremy Beckham. Once again, shout out to him for this. Yep. The rules will go as follows. You have to be following Kirby at KJ Loops and Jeremy Beckham at BeckSalesFLA on the X platform to win eligible players. Every Panthers Saturday game, every scheduled Saturday game, you will post a selection for a player for each game. It has to be a Panthers player. You can only pick a Panther player once during the season. If you pick, like for example, if you pick Sam Reinhart 1 week, you cannot pick him for the rest of the year. You are responsible for tracking your own picks during the season. If you have a duplicate pick, you will not collect those points. You can miss a week. Just enter the following. The scoring is 5 points for hat-trick. 2 goals. 2 goals is 2 points. 1 goal is 1 point. And the grand prize is a Fanatics breakaway jersey valued around $200. Second place will get a $50 Fanatics gift card, and third place will get a $25 Fanatics gift card. The final week is April 11th against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And once again, if you send any referrals to Jeremy on selling or renting a house, additional prizes can be found. So once again, please every Saturday and just say a player, keep track, and you can win some of these prizes. But
appreciate that, Cody. And make sure when you're over on the X platform, that's where we are hosting this contest. It's going to go the whole year. You have to comment in the thread. You can't send it to me on a DM. You can't post it on YouTube. It needs to be in that thread. Okay. Even if you're not on X or big on X, you can sign up for an account. If you want to enter this contest, you can just go on there for that alone. So, Cody, I appreciate that. I have an announcement to make with the contest winner, and then Nick's going to take over with our big contest announcement. So congratulations to our big fan in California for registering on the Etu Luster-Ryan contest.
Really?
Decker is the winner. So congratulations to Decker. We've had a winner from Maine this summer, from California. We've had a couple from the South Florida area, Nick. So this community is expanding, growing.
We had
national fans as well that can register for something.
We have no winners from the Cats and Rats podcast. Wow. We've had no winners here.
We're not eligible.
Of course not. We're not eligible. No.
Congratulations to Decker. That's awesome.
Congratulations to Decker. And might have also heard, Kirby, we have another big announcement.
Yes, I'll put it on.
We're going to be giving away club level tickets, club level 33 to, let me just get the date right here. I believe it's October 28th. Let me just see this here. Yep. October 28th, we are going to be giving away Florida Panthers tickets versus the Anaheim Ducks, club level section 33. Shoot twice side and aisle seats. In order to enter in the contest, you must rate us 5 stars, review on Apple or Spotify, and you must DM your screenshot showing that review to @KJ_loops on X or CatsNRatsPodcast on Instagram. So club section 33, October 28th versus Anaheim. If you want to go, if you want to enroll, please do. Please do. We're going to be giving it away. And if you don't win, we're going to be doing this plenty of times throughout the year, not just tickets, but also plenty of other memorabilia as well. So,
and I just want to jump in there quickly, Nick. Make sure you're looking at those handles very closely, especially the Instagram one. Send it to the right place so that we can get that and we can register you for the contest. So follow that closely there.
Yeah, but the Ducks, they have a lot of young talent. Mason McTavish, Bennett Seneca, Jackson Lacombe.
Bunch of former Cats on the team.
Radko Gudas, if you're a big Radko Gudas fan. I know a very big one over there in California.
Frankie, head coach.
Frank Vetrano.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to mention him, but hey.
That's good. It could be a contest selling point. So, we're going to have much more of these contests throughout the year, but this is our big contest to kick off this season here at the Cats and Rats.
But I got some good news for all three of you guys. A little sidetrack here. Both Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs are good to go for tomorrow. So your Cowboys.
I know Kirby's thrilled about Trayvon Diggs. He was telling me we miss this guy so much. Can't wait to get him back. No, good they're healthy.
But gentlemen, let's not go too sidetracked here. Let's go here. We're going to go for another 15, 20 minutes. Western Conference predictions. Let's go around the horn. What do we got?
Playoff teams? Or
Whatever,
just
players, teams, whatever.
I'll do playoff teams and something for the players. So playoff teams for the West. Here are my locks already. I'm going to break this in series. Here are my for sure locks. If they miss this, no one's expecting this. Kind of like Boston last year. No one expected them to miss as bad as they did. Colorado, lock 1. This isn't no particular order. It's just the way I see it. Colorado is 1 lock. I have Dallas in another. Then I have Vegas. And that is about it for the locks. I guess I could throw Edmonton to that. So that's Edmonton's 4 right there. We all in agreement right there, those 4? Now we go to the next tier, which are teams that should make it. Minnesota, I think, should make it. St. Louis should make it. That's 6. And then I think that's about it for that tier as well. Actually, no, Winnipeg should make it as well. That's 7.
You're at 7.
But the team I believe that will be.
So who's going to be that 8th bubble spot?
I think this is Utah's year.
I'm on Utah.
Utah's got to make the playoffs this year. I mean, look at the talent they have on that back end. The goaltending. I'm a big fan of Karel Vejmelka. I think they are going to be deep into that playoff race. I think they should be in. LA's a team I'm not too sure about. I'm not like.
Oh, I don't think they're making it. You know who I actually think finishes above LA? Call this a hot take. I think Nashville finishes above LA.
Nashville.
I think Nashville finishes above LA.
Oh, no? I don't know if I got Nashville.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look. I mean, you lose Vladislav Gavrikov over the summer. You bring in Brian Dumoulin and Cody Ceci. I mean, are you banking on a Vezina caliber year from Darcy Kemper again? I know how all of us feel about the head coach, particularly the guy in the Gonzaga. Got it right, Gonzaga sweater. I mean,
we got that on the soundboard.
Yeah, very good. It's Gonzaga. You know, and then you go look at Nashville. They have talent. Like Jonathan Marchessault, so Steven Stamkos. I mean, like, they have talent.
A lot of their depth. You're picking them for the playoffs, Nick?
No, I'm not picking. I think they finish above LA, and I don't think LA makes it.
Ooh, that's a bold take.
Where do you have Nashville then?
I think they're going to hover around that 85 to like 90.
But like what spot in the
85?
I think 85, 90 points,
like,
yeah.
Are you talking 9th, 10th in the Western Conference?
I'm talking like 10th, around 9th or 10th.
Like you have them above Vancouver, Calgary, and these other clubs.
I have them right there with them. Now, here's the thing. Vancouver, it fully depends on the health of Thatcher Demko.
Vancouver's the one team I can't really predict. They have too many variables moving around.
And they need an impact forward. I don't know. Yeah. Are they going to go get that? I mean,
listen,
Vancouver's so weird. It's so weird. Calgary, I think they fall off a bit this year. I think Nashville and Calgary could be pretty close. I think they're going to be around 85, 90 points. I think Utah pulls away. But I do think there could be a 5-6 point separation.
Utah pulls away in the wild card. I have the St. Louis Blues as my dark horse President's Trophy team, so I have them really high in that division, just like which we'll get to a team here in a second in the Eastern Conference. Yeah. But I have them really high.
Well,
I agree with Kirby on that one.
My one hot take is for the West. I have a couple. One, Joel Hofer takes over the starting role in St. Louis.
I don't see it on Olympic year. No,
I don't care. It's a hot take.
I don't care. Okay, that's fine.
Let's see.
You know if I could just say one other thing, I think, there's a hot take as well. You know, I kind of talk about Nashville and Calgary and those same teams. You know who I think finally gets into that mix? I think San Jose. I think San Jose can get into that mix.
San Jose is going to leapfrog Anaheim?
I think San Jose will leapfrog Anaheim. I think San Jose finishes in the realm of Calgary and Nashville. They'll finish closer to Calgary and Vancouver and Nashville than they would have Chicago and Anaheim.
Why haven't you guys mentioned that other team in the Pacific yet? I haven't heard them mention that.
What?
The Seattle Kraken.
That's true.
Oh, the mid Kraken?
It's been looking exciting. Cody, where were you the other night in our post-game show? I know you've been busy, but Marchman and Monter's show put on there. I really wanted you there for that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you missed that. Some good hockey.
Sharks are beating the Ducks right now, 6-4.
But my other hot take is, and this team it's not no playoffs This is individual stats. I think Connor Bedard finished with 90+ points.
Can we constitute that as a hot take, or are you just making that as a take?
I think it's a hot take. I mean, look, what does he have around him?
That's the valid point.
Like,
It's
what
not
does he
him.
have?
Well, Nazar looks really good, and Panther fans seen that.
Yeah, but they're not on the same line. Like they're trying to play Bedard at center.
no, but they're gonna have a little bit more talent on the power play. I think he was having to do a lot.
Yeah.
You would
But-
think probably.
I don't like Bedard in the faceoff dots.
No, you think like Chicago probably finishes towards the bottom. I'm not.
You don't think Spencer Knight is going to help him?
No, I think
little
it's
bit.
just.
I
I think Anaheim and Chicago finish towards the bottom. You could
Okay.
even argue Calgary, then Nashville, San Jose,
but you guys
Seattle.
have
You would think Seattle. I would think Seattle, Anaheim, Chicago.
You're low.
towards the
You're
bottom.
low on Anaheim compared to the.
I'm not high. No, I don't.
Some people have Anaheim with Utah, don't they?
No, there's no way. There's no way.
The people do, not you.
No.
There is a world for it. It's just more has to go right for Anaheim than it does for Utah.
One of the
I think
things
Anaheim has to
I'm
be
seeing,
for
one of the
11.
things I'm seeing is how good Will Smith and Macklin Celebrini look. I mean,
Well, Cody,
they
take
look
over. Cody,
really
what-
freaking
Cody,
good.
Cody, what is it this year for them?
Oh, Celebrini's not going to have it.
Well, you say sophomore slump applies.
Yeah,
to
this,
free-
Will Smith's got 3 points tonight, so I don't see any
Oh,
time.
the Celebrini.
And they were also quiet the other night.
So I mean, they went toe to toe with Vegas. If Alex Nedeljkovic doesn't fucking
All
compete-
their scoring the other night was from their supporting cast, so that's kind of good if you're looking at.
yeah,
it.
I mean, again, I
Are they
think
going to get that every night?
I
Matter of
think
fact,
you take
Jeff
a look
Skinner,
at it. I
he's
think
second of the year already.
I think they're going to be better than 13th. I think 8 to 12 or 9 to 12.
That's a hot take. Then you have
No.
the San Jose Sharks 8 to 10th in the conference.
No, I have them 9 to 12.
Oh, I just heard the 8 number.
No, 13
Okay.
to 16. They're gonna. It's gonna be. I think
I'm
Seattle.
confused. What are you saying?
13 to 16. It's gonna be Anaheim, Chicago, Seattle, in my opinion. Then from 9 to 12.
Seattle dead last?
I'm not dead last. That's in no particular order. And then from 9 to 12, I think you're going to start to see teams like Calgary and Nashville maybe towards the bottom. LA, I
Nashville
think, is going to
and
finish
San Jose.
towards the bottom. So, look,
I know.
I think you're going to start to see a shakeup this year.
I know
It
Seattle's
is.
mid,
I'm saying
but
it.
they're better than Nashville.
Nashville, I think, is in the lottery. Nick,
I don't think so.
I do.
Do you know who their number one center is?
Yeah, we'll find out, right? I could be wrong.
Do you know who their number one center is? I'm
Ryan
asking.
O'Reilly,
Nope, it's that
No.
kid, that Brady kid, right?
Brady Martin.
Brady Martin. Ryan O'Reilly's not
Good
even
for
a
him.
center. He's on the wing.
Look,
Well, you
I
guys are
think
complaining about Montreal centers that we're going to get to.
the
in
way
here.
you say Soros can play, the same way Kirby compares him, I compare him to Jeremy Swayman. I think he's going to keep him in the hunt. I really do. I think USA Soros, I think Stamkos and Marchessault have a bounce back year. They have talent.
Cody's ready to fire Barry Trotz to the moon.
Well, I mean,
Fire both of them.
if they finish 11th, 12th, I think LA finishes pretty low. I think LA finishes like 10th.
Listen,
That's possible.
Barry
10th,
Trotz
11th.
is fighting for like one of the worst GMs in this league. Fighting for it.
Are we agreeing on all? Okay, before we do move to the Eastern Conference here in a moment or two, are we agreeing on all of the Western Conference teams? Cody, go through it again here.
Okay. Let's see. All right, so Colorado,
Yes.
Yeah.
Dallas,
Yes.
Yes.
Vegas,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edmonton.
Yes.
Yes.
Caesar?
Let's see.
That's 4.
Who?
Who?
And we're at 4.
It just muted my mic. Who muted my mic? I don't know.
That was you.
But- no, that was not me.
4.
5, St. Louis.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. 6, Minnesota.
I don't have them that high, but
No, I'm not saying like rank. Just
Yeah.
barely,
Yeah.
barely for me.
Yeah.
but 6 is first wild card. Third
Yes,
in the
I would
division.
say yes.
They could be in that.
Fine.
Yes, I agree.
They're young.
7th, Winnipeg.
You have Winnipeg.
Yes.
Yeah, in that.
Okay, then who's the 8th spot?
Let's see, Utah.
I got
Yeah.
Utah. Anyone
Utah.
else? I got Utah.
Okay, and then at that point,
Vancouver's got a shot in this.
Vancouver has a shot too. LA has a shot too. No matter how low you are on them, they do have a shot.
You guys are sleeping on Calgary again, but 1 year on, 1 year off. I get that.
Okay, so I think Calgary finishes kind of towards back. I think Calgary could finish 12th just purely because
they could finish at 12th or 13th, or they could get
12th or 13th. I think those bottom 4 teams in my mind are Chicago, Anaheim, Seattle, and Calgary. I think then you start to see like an LA and a Nashville, and then potentially if San Jose takes that step, they could finish 10th and Vancouver could finish 9th.
The California teams could all have a shot.
Like I think Vancouver finishes 9th. I think San Jose finishes 10th, kind of similar to where around Anaheim was last year and how they improved.
That's a big jump, though. Okay.
And then I think Nashville, LA, you could switch the two, whatever. Nashville, LA.
I think LA is quite a bit better than that.
And then I think, 13th, it could be Anaheim. You could put Nashville and switch Anaheim. But I don't think Anaheim's that good.
I don't agree. Nick, I'm just saying this now on the record. I don't agree with your non-contenders or the non-players.
I am not high on Anaheim until Anaheim shows it. Because you know what? Anaheim was very good a couple years.
You're running with San Jose and Nashville.
I think Nashville has the goaltending, and I think Nashville has what they need to finish 85, 90 points.
The Ducks and Sharks are in a freaking barn burner right now. It is 6-5. Like
again, I think Nashville's bound for a bounce back. I think they're mid.
I think they're mid.
I don't think they're bottom feeders.
Listen, to me, like I have like my 7.
Columbus might be better than we
I have
thought
my
this year.
7, and I think that are in, which is
that's our consensus. We all agree.
The 7. But these are the teams I think are in the same boat where I mean, I could definitely see them in the postseason.
I might have Utah ahead of Minnesota.
I don't know about that one.
Okay.
Just because I trust like Minnesota's I just think I trust Gustafsson a little bit more than I do Vejmelka because of track record, and just Minnesota's kind of done it already, and I think they could do it again.
I'm gonna say I think Vancouver can finish.
You know what?
I'll say that.
I'll make this switch. If you want to switch, because I'm looking at Nashville's roster now. If you want to switch, fucking, I didn't realize it was that bad.
Wow.
He was just talking out his ass.
Literally.
Just talking out of his ass.
I thought they were better than that. I really did.
No.
In my mind, they still have Tommy Novak and shit like
They
that.
traded him last year.
They ain't coming back.
I think if you want to put,
I wish we could have clipped it before he looked at the roster.
We can put one together with the other.
If you want to look, I will swap Nashville and Anaheim.
There's no way.
You're acting like that's a big difference. It's 11 versus 13.
But you're telling me Nashville could finish like 9th.
I said they're in the lottery, Nick.
You never even
I don't think they're in the lottery.
Of their second line center. You
I didn't realize they were that bad. I thought, I thought they had some
Nick
players.
Saw the roster. He's like, who the hell is Fedor Svechkov?
I don't even. I thought they still I'm like,
they don't have your boy Del Gaizo anymore.
Yeah, where the hell did everybody go? Where the fuck did Del Gaizo go?
Montreal.
Where the fuck did Del Gaizo go?
He's not even playing in their life.
I'm looking at this roster. I'm like, wait a fucking minute. I'm like, holy
Nick saw
shit.
Nick Perbix's second pair, and he's like,
whoa.
People listening to After Dark looking at the rosters while Nick is making predictions here.
They're drinking a morning cup of coffee.
Because in my mind, you think I fucking have the rosters put down top here? No.
If you're making a take like that,
you're going to make a take. Yeah, especially Ryan.
Like at 12:20 in the fucking morning.
Caesar, you and I would call out Cody if he was that confident.
Oh, yeah. We did call him out with the still think, right?
Look, Nashville, I don't think they're going to bottom out like you think they are, Kirby. But I do think they're going to be in that realm.
You're with the hockey guy then.
I think 85 points is fine. That's where I'll make my adjustment. 80.
I don't even think
85 points.
So you just drop them 10 points.
No, I said 85-90, and now I'm going 80-85.
80-85. That's a
10-point difference.
There could be a 5-point difference.
Nick, I'm a communications major. When you start doing these numbers and jumbling them all around, you're confusing me, man. And you're probably confusing other people. Numbers are hard enough.
You were sitting there like, Nashville could definitely, you say Soros at least. Because here's the thing. At least Boston has David Pastrnak and Charlie McAvoy.
Yes.
That's a 5-point difference.
And Elias Lindholm looks like so far this year, he may have a
I'm not buying into that. I'm not.
He may have a pulse.
Are we moving on? Are we moving on?
I don't
Like,
watch
we
the
can-
West. Fuck this
like,
shit.
Moving on to the Eastern Conference. Just a little nugget here. I'm not going to play the video for copyright reasons, but who is that in the background, gentlemen?
Is that Barkov?
Is that our captain? I think he's holding his brace there. 3 weeks after surgery.
Oh Lord! If he comes back before Nosek, I actually may laugh.
So there's actually a GIF going out on X right now.
What?
Of Barkov like
Yeah, what do you call
speaking
it?
out.
He
And
said
then
it
going
right.
back
He said it
again.
right.
Man, there's
gift.
peanut butter in this bitch.
It's a
Where?
gift. It's a gift, Cody. Right? Do we got a tiebreaker with the chat? Me and Cody are there. You're with Nick. You're with Caesar.
You're damn right I am.
Gift, right?
Gift.
It's
Gift.
a
That's what I
gift.
always called it.
Gift. Yeah. Chat. Let us know who's right. Team Cody Kirby or Team
GIF.
Nick.
No, it's GIF.
But I'm Canadian, so I'm always wrong.
I didn't realize how bad Nashville's roster was. I could have
can't
sworn.
I would go back and watch
This is
it
gonna be a
just to,
thing
like,
all year now.
Like, there's no way. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like,
Are you
does
kidding?
this dude even know this roster?
I could have sworn. I looked at the roster the other day. I'm like, this isn't bad. I take a look at the depth chart. I take a look at the fucking lines. I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't say anything because Cody was gonna yell at me, but I was gonna tell Nick, Mark Jankowski ain't there anymore. If you watch the playoffs
Well,
last
Kirby,
year,
Mark Jankowski wasn't big in my
But Kirby,
decision making.
Jankowski would be the first line center on Nashville
I'm
right
telling
now.
you, that was my favorite third line in hockey if they would have kept it together. Jankowski, Novak, and Evangelista. But they friggin' blew it up, Nick.
I mean, I'm looking at it. I mean, who the fuck is Willsby? I mean, my gosh.
Willsby.
Oh man.
Willsby.
The hottest take of the year on After Dark, episode 1 of the 2025-2026
Get at Nick
season.
in the chat.
They're paying Brady Shea like $7 or $8 million, and he's not even first pair with all these injuries.
I knew
Like,
Cody was out on Nashville.
And you want to hear the funny part, Nick? They only have one defenseman hurt, and that's
I
Nick
didn't
Hague.
realize they were this bad. Where the fuck did like Michael Bunting go and shit like this?
He's in Pittsburgh with Novak.
What is Nick?
What the fuck?
Like,
Can we
I
get
thought
to
they
the
had these guys in my
Can we
mind.
get to the East?
oh no, Bunting's still there. He's like third line.
Oh,
wing.
what was that from our boy Kevin there? Sorry, Caesar.
I didn't realize that. I'm sorry, everybody.
What was that from our boy Kevin?
Nick should work for ESPN/Itsy with his
Yeah,
ability to pivot.
What the fuck? I thought Michael Bunting, Stamkos, Jonathan Marchessault, Roman Yossi, a bounce back year from Yusei Soros. That's
My man-
kind of where I'm thinking with
My
it.
man forgot that down the middle of the ice.
Well, I mean, it's not good.
As long as he's not
we-
Bill
Oh,
Zito,
man.
we're good.
Kurt,
I think
Nick,
I thought between Ryan O'Reilly, Eric Howla, Brady Martin, obviously, what can he do? Look.
Can we move on? I've asked
Yeah,
Let's go
move
to
on.
the
I'm
East.
done with
Let's
this
go
shit.
to the
Move on.
Eastern Conference, gentlemen. Yes, let's go.
All right.
Let's
Okay,
go.
let's start at the top or however we want to do it.
all right, let's discuss our locks, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Toronto,
Yes.
They're
I've got
locked.
him number 1 in the land.
Tampa,
Yeah, I've got them lower.
Yep.
Okay.
Carolina,
Yeah.
Yes.
Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking like it.
Oh boy, now this is where the locks got to stop.
Here we go.
I got a team.
I'm not saying that team.
I got
'cause
a
I don't
team.
think it's a lock.
Okay, say the frauds then. Say the frauds. Our
The
boys
frauds. Okay, let's
I'm
just
gonna
get
say
the
Washington.
No. I'm not there yet. No, I'm not there yet.
You don't think they're locked?
I'm gonna throw out the frauds first. New Jersey.
Yes.
Are
I
they
think they have
frauds?
a down year. I think
We're
they
at
have a
5.
down year.
We're at 5, right?
Yeah.
New
So
Jersey
you're gonna
is
you
not a
you
lock.
think
New
New
Jersey's a
Jersey makes
fraud?
it in?
I think there's a
They're not a
chance.
lock.
Yes.
Well, we
They're
got
not a lock.
Okay, we stopped at 4 locks, but
They're-
we got 4 to 5 and 6.
Columbus could be better than I thought.
Can I throw my Montreal Canadiens in there? That's my team this year.
No.
Your team, you're a fucking Panther fan.
Didn't you say that they were gonna be 1 and now you have
He has Montreal too.
No, I
in
have
the division.
I have them second in the division and top 3 in the Atlantic, at the very least.
okay.
I think they're a top 3 team in the Atlantic.
I think they're
I
locked.
watched them tonight at the comeback game against Chicago on the road. That's a character win.
Chicago.
The character win. They
Chicago.
were throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Spencer Knight, and they got the goal through.
Chicago.
Where are we at here? We're at 4 here. We can't decide on the 5th. Ottawa?
I think the Rangers are a lock.
haven't seen anything from Ottawa that's really.
I don't even know. Like,
I can't say the Rangers. I can't say Washington. I'm not saying Columbus.
If-
Guys, we're at Montreal right now.
I'm gonna go with
we-
Boston.
I would
I'm
put
gonna go with
Rangers
No,
on
Boston.
wait,
Montreal.
not ahead. Caesar can go with Boston, but I'm not picking them ahead of Montreal. No way, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna name by 8. Florida, like no particular order. I will give a name by the order. Florida, Tampa, Toronto, Carolina, Rangers. Damn.
Not
Devils
Rangers.
are-
I
I'm
don't
not
even
with the
think the
Rangers.
Rangers yet.
No, I'm
Devils
not.
You
are-
can make an argument that Columbus, the way they've looked, and they've looked pretty damn good. I mean,
So-
check.
So I've got Montreal. Nick's got Columbus. Cody's got the Rangers. Caesar threw Boston.
Well, I agree with you on Montreal.
The Boston thing, Caesar. Pump the brakes, everyone. Pump the
I'm just
brakes.
saying.
Are we going to put Pittsburgh in?
Maybe.
I think Boston's better than Pittsburgh.
I hope so.
think
I
Rangers
agree
to
with
the-
you.
to the lottery.
I agree with you on Montreal. I don't know about New Jersey,
We have
and I
to
think
lose
I
it.
think I'd lean Columbus. I mean,
I don't because they didn't really make that many improvements.
I mean, I think.
Okay, we're not going to be able to do this together. It looks we did good on the West, guys. We're going to have to pick our
Well,
own.
I
here.
didn't.
We're going to have to pick our own. Here. Well, that was with you at the bottom, but we
So
did a good.
what about Detroit?
Hell no! What?
I'm just throwing names at the wall, bro. Just throwing names at the wall.
Okay, we got to do our own. We got to do our own. Cody, are you going first?
Okay.
You're on.
Dude,
All right,
Detroit sucks.
I'm having fun though. I'm having fun. I have fun.
Just naming names. At least Nick knows the guys on this.
Nick,
damn team.
write them all down. Don't throw a lot of numbers at
all
us.
right.
Throw please
Okay.
teams. At us,
Okay.
please.
Florida, Tampa, Toronto, Carolina, Rangers. Oh,
That's fun.
I think you know what? This might be the year for 4-4? Damn, this is so tough.
I'll let you go first.
Because I'm just all right. So just
I'll jump in. I'm ready.
Florida, Tampa, Toronto, Carolina, Rangers,
Yeah, please do it. by-
Devils,
Yeah, 6. Wild card.
Capitals,
Wild card.
Senators.
Okay, so let's do it by
Senators / Habs.
I'm sticking with what I put out there before. I'm not letting a week change my narrative here. So I've got Toronto first, Montreal second. I did have Tampa third. I could see them slipping. Tampa third. And then I've got Florida in wild card with Ottawa. So I've got 5 from the Atlantic. Then I need 3 from the Metro. I've got Carolina at the top. I hate to say this. New Jersey. And this is where it's tough for me. I don't buy what I'm seeing already early from the Rangers. I didn't buy it in the offseason. I might go with you there, Caesar. I can see where Nick's coming with Columbus, but I'll go Washington. But I don't know what I'm doing on that last spot. So I'll go Washington.
I'll
Nick?
go Florida, Tampa, Toronto, no particular order.
Okay.
Montreal, Carolina, New York. This is
The Islanders.
Hell no.
There's the first time they're mentioned.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Even though Matthew Schaefer's looking really good.
I'm not a fan of Washington. I think it was a lot of career years last year.
I know. I'm there.
Like, that's why
And-
it's so tough with Washington. Like,
And Columbus has really impressed.
But they
me.
always impress in the beginning of the year and then they fall off.
Not necessarily. I think that Adam Fantilli in particular looks really
He didn't have a
good.
sophomore slump.
I think
because he really didn't have that great of a rookie year.
I'll go New Jersey, but I don't love it. And then I think, again, that wild card between Ottawa, Columbus, Washington, or I think I originally picked Ottawa.
Yeah, so why
I
don't
might-
you have them in the 8? You don't have them in the 8 now? Don't buy into what you saw.
Lean them. I need to see a little bit more. I don't really see a major change in anything. Yeah, I just think New Jersey is in such a weak metropolitan division. You're not going to really see a ton of change there. Washington just is return to the mean, and I haven't really seen enough of Columbus yet. I'll go with Ottawa, but it's going to be interesting. But again, I mean, there could be a surprise. Like I picked Tampa first this year after the Florida thing with Barkov.
Yeah, I moved them up with the Florida injury to Barkov.
And
no one believes in Buffalo. Would you believe in Buffalo, Chris? Would you believe in them?
In the late night hours.
Let's be real. Would you believe in them?
I don't really know how
their
I feel.
own mothers don't believe in them.
Like Chris, we have this on the screen, so it's going to be here all season.
And I think Detroit and Buffalo finish towards the worst. I have to mention how much Detroit sucks.
I think Nick has 8 in there. Yeah. You had Washington in or out?
Out. I have Ottawa in. I really think Washington. Like Nick believes in that. All right, dude. We'll fucking move past that.
For me, it's like I don't think both Ottawa and Montreal make it. I think it's one or the other.
So Nick, who's your third in the Metro? The Rangers?
No, New Jersey.
Okay, who's your second?
New York.
Oh, you got the Rangers up there. You're with Cody this year on the Rangers.
Yeah, it's a weak Metropolitan Division.
Look, Shesterkin is my Vezina pick. So,
like, I don't know how you don't.
But one of my Vezina picks is Swayman.
Like, who's better than the Rangers other than Carolina, Kirby?
What's that?
Who's better than the Rangers other than Carolina?
I would argue New Jersey, even though they're frauds. Sheldon Keefe is an elite regular season coach.
But they also have Mike Sullivan.
Older.
But the Rangers now have Mike Sullivan.
You guys are probably looking at that Carolina score there. I watched the extended highlights. I didn't get to catch the game. The Carolina Hurricanes scored 3 goals in the last 3.5 minutes. One of them was an empty netter. One was a garbage goal with the goalie back in the net when the team quit for some reason. And then there was the one goal to give them the lead.
Hey, listen, for me with Carolina there's nothing they can do in the regular season to really change my thoughts about them. Like it's really playoffs.
It's like the Toronto Maple Leafs of 1-2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
right?
It's like regular season doesn't matter. You're going to win the division because you're the best team in it by far. Because your back end's probably most constructed, and your forward core probably has the most depth out of everybody in the.
Do you have Carolina winning the President's Trophy, or you can?
No.
Oh, I could see.
I do.
I think the President's Trophy may come out the West again.
But what division?
Probably the Pacific.
You Vegas or Edmonton? I don't know if they care.
I think it'll be Carolina.
I think Carolina.
There is a world of it. It wouldn't shock me, but
what's your pick? Carolina's my President's Trophy pick, and
Dallas. Fuck it.
Dallas. Okay. more reason for them to prop themselves up.
It's real. I really don't care about the President's Trophy.
No, but we're just making predictions here. I don't know. I mean, you care. I just want. I'm going to go Carolina.
Maybe Dallas. Like I don't know. I could definitely see Carolina winning.
But that's a tough division, Cody.
It is, but I mean, Winnipeg.
I just think that the East in general is just, it's not as good.
The East is just too damn top heavy. The West is like here's the thing. I think the East like 1 to 2 like top like the only team in the East that's really like at full strength better than the West is Florida. And then in the West like who's the second best team in the East? Would you say
right now because of the injuries to Florida?
Toronto. Yeah, Toronto.
Toronto. But would you say Toronto's better than Colorado? No. There is a world of it, but I don't.
There is
with the back end and the goalies, yes. But
I mean, would you even say Toronto now?
But in a 7-game series, are you picking Colorado or Toronto?
Well, it's different.
But to me, I'm picking Colorado. I think Dallas is better. Vegas is a stretch. I might go Toronto over Vegas.
Toronto over Vegas for what?
Just better because I like the Toronto's defensive goaltending better than I like Vegas.
But over what? Like you're picking what I'm lost here.
Like overall.
Like overall.
Okay, but you're not picking like the Cup winner or the President.
No. I mean,
you're with Dallas and me and Nick are with Carolina. I don't know if I can pick the Cup final right now.
But I don't even know if Toronto's second best in the division without Marner. I mean, in conference without Marner.
I could definitely see Carolina win the President's Trophy. That's definitely.
You know what I could see?
That's my next pick.
I have New York over New Jersey, but would it shock me if New Jersey's the second best team in the conference with Florida being injured, Toronto being without Marner? I don't know what's wrong with Tampa. I don't know if they're going to improve or not.
Look,
you can make the argument. I mean, you can even make the argument the 3 best teams because again, Marner's a 100-point player. Like I mean, that. Who do they replace him with? Michelli. I don't think he looks.
They're already saying Michelli's already 1 foot out the door already.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's crazy though.
they're saying it
Wow.
already.
Wow.
Like, Kirby, am I wrong? Or are they not saying? They're saying it already.
Leafs Nation, but I don't know.
Like,
But Caesar, you haven't given your 8. I know you said coming into your off air, you don't want to give a lot, but we kind of all agreed on the West.
Yeah,
What are you going to go with the East here? You know the East well.
So
just give us 8 teams.
So
Yeah.
Caesar, I'll just name you the locks, and then you can just tell me where you're iffy at. All right?
Yeah. So I got
Okay.
Florida, Carolina, Montreal a lock. I think they're going to be a lock. Toronto. What's that?
So
4?
you have 4 Atlantics.
Tampa.
They'll be a lock.
So So there's no more Atlantics. It's all Metro now.
Yeah. Okay. So Metro.
No, he had Carolina in there.
Okay. So you
I
have
did have Carolina.
two Metro, at least 2 more Metro, unless you want to go all 3.
I know you guys think Washington's a fraud with the way they played last year, but I just think they got a lot of good veterans in there that I don't think will be as bad.
For 8.
I picked them as well, but
I think they'll be in there. Maybe
so we
7,
got 6.
6.
6, 7.
I'm gonna pick New Jersey, even though they're frauds. They still got the depth.
All right.
to
So
go
you
in
got
there.
3 Metro, 4 Atlantic.
And for my 7th and 8th spot, man.
No, you just 8.
You're on 8. You're on 8.
It's already 8. Okay.
One more.
Oof.
No, Ottawa, Columbus, Islanders.
Boston.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but
Boston.
I'm gonna think Boston might make it.
Oh, that's
All
Caesar.
right,
That's
fine.
That's
That's
gonna be my
fine. All right.
take.
So Caesar, it's Boston. This is no particular order. I'm just
No
saying all the names.
particular order.
You at the
Boston.
top. You at the top.
Boston, Florida, Tampa, Toronto, Carolina, New Jersey. Did you have the Rangers in? No, you had the
No.
Capitals in.
I had the Capitals.
And then
Interesting.
Montreal. That's your 8.
So, Cody and Nick, you have Montreal or you don't?
are you talking to me?
Yeah, both of you.
I have
didn't hear that.
Montreal.
Yeah, you have,
Nick
Cody
had
cut them
Montreal.
out, right? Cody.
I
cut
think
them
I
out.
have them. Like, it's one of Ottawa or Montreal. I don't think both make it.
You're on Ottawa more. You've been on it all summer.
Probably
I
more
haven't-
I'm just gonna go Ottawa just to be devil's advocate, but I could definitely see Montreal making it again. Like, there is the realm.
Well,
It's
Cody,
just-
we've got a big poll over on our Spaces side. We're going to do weekly.
I just
polls.
think they're closer to. I just think they're closer to wild card right now. Like,
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. More than me of the top 3.
it's just the youth of it.
But
like,
Ottawa's getting into this problem again, guys. They always struggle in October, November, and they have to get off to a good start. And here we are again.
Look, they're 1-1, so we'll see.
Like,
Again,
We'll see.
I can't really tell much about it because we haven't seen them play for more than 2-3 games.
and they started on the they started on the road, and
But they got to be
And-
better.
And we gotta take accountability to injuries. I mean, a lot of the teams are still healthy. So
Like I thought Boston was number 1 last year.
Yeah, but the thing
I
the thing is with Ottawa is they got to get off to better starts. I mean, remember they were down 3-1 to Tampa. They came back. They're down 3-1 to us tonight. Like, they got to be better at the start of games here to kind of get rolling here. So it's just, I mean, this East is very tough to predict. I mean, it's realistically, I think 10, 11 teams have a chance.
yeah, I could see that. And then depending on what happens in the trade deadline, maybe it's a bottom team makes a big splash just to go up, So
But
we'll see.
it's gonna be interesting to see because we all know in the offseason, every team but Pittsburgh wanted to get better.
Yeah. And I think we're all in concession that Pittsburgh's not going to make it this year.
I don't think I'm not with Boston.
I would be on the floor.
Boston was trying to get better last offseason.
Listen, if Pittsburgh makes it, their coach better be unanimous. Shaq Adams.
Pittsburgh's not making it. There's no way.
Unanimous.
he would be.
It would be bigger
than Washington last year.
Like, no, I mean, this is not, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I mean, when I mean unanimous, I mean he better get every first, second, and third place vote.
That's
All the votes.
that
Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh's
happened with them.
not making it. There's no way. I think Pittsburgh could trade 4 guys by the end of the season.
I mean, hell, Justin Brazeau has what, 3-4 goals already?
Maybe 4 guys come to mind. They could.
I'm not buying into the Pittsburgh and Boston hot starts. I'm buying into Swayman.
I'm not either, but it's it's kind of a funny storyline to say. Could you imagine?
I just want to jump in. Sorry to interrupt, Cody. Just very quick. Caesar, I know he's close with the Spit and Chicklets guys. Those guys are homers for Boston. So
I'm not even going because of that.
They're just going to pump the tires of
that. It's mainly Grinelli. Grinelli's the Boston guy.
Yeah, but it's not, that has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Like,
but I'm just saying, tread carefully because media that churns out.
Look, Grinelli's the Boston guy. Yandel's the Florida guy because the Coyotes don't exist anymore. Biz is the Leaf, and Witt is the Oiler.
Yeah. Oh, Biz is the Vegas guy now too.
Yeah, well, Marner. Yeah.
I mean, you have to admit that was pretty funny.
It's good content, but you're setting yourself up for a big L. If you don't care, you don't care.
Biz doesn't care.
Not how I roll.
I mean, but Biz
I want to be right. I don't want to be rich. I want to be right.
That's where I differ with you, my friend. I'll be wrong 1,000 times to be rich. I don't give a damn.
I'm not a seller. You want to be a seller? I'm not a seller.
Okay, you can sit there with your right. You can sit there with your right to the cardboard box. I'll be in my penthouse. My 1,000 wrongs. I'll take it. Rather be wrong eating steak than be right eating a ham sandwich.
That from Cody. I ain't like that.
I don't care. I want money, brother. Like I'm not going to college just so I can be right. I'm going to college so I can make money.
Oh, okay. Well.
Anyways, gentlemen.
I thought we were on the Big C show for a second. I thought we were on the Big C show for a second.
And when Cody calls stuff out so strongly, I'll just say you're wrong right now. You don't care about being right.
If it matters with money, I don't care about being right or wrong.
Okay.
Caesar, what say you?
I want to take more bets with Cody.
So much for a guy.
I don't even care about the money as much. You have to pay me the money because if that's what's on the line. But I care more about being right. But I'll take the money with it. So
right.
Yeah, I'm cleaning up on a lot of football bets this year, anyways, with the community. Caesar, go
Kirby
ahead.
offers better trades now, everybody.
Caesar, go ahead. No, I'm done with you guys on trades. These guys in our Cats and Rats, they call me out on these stupid trades, and they make stupid trades all the time, but they don't want me to shut it up. Yeah, Don Bain, you made me a stupid trade earlier. I'll send it over to you next time. Let's go.
What the heck was that? Okay. Who's playing with the production here? Come on, Nick.
I wouldn't even touch anything.
Nick, stop it.
I was just back. Anyway, shouts out to Marazzi here. Met him last night from Shorzy. You guys don't watch Shorzy's. Really awesome dude. Got to hang out with him last night at the BKFC Ice Wars. What a legend. It was
what
so
do you
much
mean?
fun.
I watched Letterkenny. It's the OG show.
Right?
Don't call me out. Go ahead. Yeah.
But yeah, no, shouts out to them. Chris Terrian from the Philadelphia Flyers, got to meet him. Really great guys.
Formerly of the Flyers.
Yeah. Former Flyer. He's the radio. Chris Terrian.
Defense back in the 90s. 2000.
Yeah, back before you were born. But yeah, those guys gave me a great opportunity to help out with the BKFC.
Did you have a good time?
It was such a blast. The women's fight was unreal. First round knockout. Got to hang out with Charlie Nama and just a lot of great dudes. Tito Ortiz was there.
Yeah, that was crazy. You saw Tito.
Right? So
Caesar, I want to ask a question though, because I want to be honest. I want to be honest and transparent here. The NHL was going away from fighting like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and now this bare knuckles fighting is coming. I think it's wild. I think we're going back to the UFC from the 1990s when things weren't sanctioned. What's your feelings, thoughts on that?
I mean, it's bare knuckles ice. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty popular. It's over there in Russia. They started over there in Russia first, so it's been growing for the last couple of years, and a lot of people have been liking it there. So
that's wild that they're taking the playbook from Russia. I'm just gonna say.
I mean, so it's. I mean, they have MMA fighting here, so I mean, people that love fighting in general are gonna do it.
But this is more gruesome to me than UFC, like where it was in the 90s when it was non-sanctioned. Like I saw your reels. Ooh, it was.
I
like fighting in hockey, but it was intense, Caesar.
It's because it's bare knuckles, so they're not using any gloves. So it was intense.
Like broken noses and stuff like that. Ooh.
It was definitely intense.
It was like a Ryan Lomberg fight times like 10, and then like stack that on for the rest of the night.
Yes. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see. But former MMA fighters, former hockey players, were in it. Nick Laporte was also in it from Shorzy. He was the main event. It was pretty cool. So shouts out to those guys. And but yeah, I had fun. Anything else, guys? During the week, what do we got going on here on the Cats and Rats podcast coming up?
I don't know if we have anything scheduled. We're working on some guests right now, Nick. I want to give a shout out to my fantasy football team because we've been pumping his tires all summer. It looks like I'm looking pretty dominant right now. So I'm
dominant. He's 3-2.
Big, huge win over Cody here. Coming for you next, Nick.
Yeah, because this is a perfect week because half of Nick's team's on freaking bye.
I'm going to take advantage of that, Nick. No mercy, Nick.
Sorry. I got six guys. Freaking Lamar Jackson's hurt. Freaking
should have drafted that fraud.
Listen, Nick, we tried to tell you your that bubble was going to pop eventually.
Hey, Cody, we tried to tell him taking guys all from one team. There's a thing called a bye week.
Yeah, and then you get one bad week. Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen, you guys were giving me crap for.
We talk about fantasy football.
Caesar, I think you're operating your team as a weekly league, week to week. That's my take.
I am, but that's how you win.
You're making a lot of changes.
That's how you win the championship, though. It's all from the waivers.
How about fantasy hockey?
You're the only one here that's not in the playoffs right now.
I'm leading the league in points for fantasy hockey.
Okay, it's not how you start; it's how you end.
That's true. You write that down, Cody.
Hey, listen.
I'm not saying I'm going to win the championship.
All I know is out of all our fantasy football teams, I have the most depth.
Cody, I'm not going to talk on Cody's team, even though I just took them out in fascinating.
Hey, you had a good week. I'm not gonna lie, you had a good week.
Yeah, I did, but I do like your team. Team.
Yeah, I could just.
Okay, I'm listening. Listening. What are we saying?
Yeah, just go fuck myself again.
You talked half the damn stream. Now you're upset.
I mean, like.
No, but Nick is looking forward to his fantasy hockey team. Nick, the thing is, you got to carry it all the way through. What Caesar just said, it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. So you got to carry that through.
That's all right. I got AI helping me out.
Trade me Brandon Montour again. Oh yeah, I have him this time. No, thank you.
Are you saying you have the most points?
I think I do.
Kirby does.
Oh, Kirby overtook me.
I didn't even know that, Caesar. I've been busy all night.
McKinnon with the 5.9.
Oh, that's why.
Take that, Vince.
Gunther, Bolduc, Harley.
It's been a
Wayman.
String of Kirby's dubs.
And he had 4 points on the bench with Mason McTavish. By the way, the Ducks won 7-6 in overtime over the San Jose Sharks.
It was the summer of C's, right? Maybe is it the fall of winter of Kirby?
It could be.
It's definitely the fall of Kirby, that's for sure.
With these guys, blame Kirby. Put it in the chat. But Nick, let's make the announcement once more for everyone that gets.
Yeah, Club Section 33, Anaheim Ducks game, October 28th. We're going to be giving it away. Same contest rules that we're going to be doing moving forward. Take a look right here. You must have a 5-star review on the Cats and Rats podcast on either Apple or Spotify. And you need to DM that screenshot showing the review to either Kirby's Twitter, which is listed right there at KJ_Loops, or the Cats and Rats podcast. Make sure Cats and Rats podcast on Instagram. Make sure you know there are underscores there. So it's Cats_N_Rats_podcast. So make sure you're setting it to the right one. We're going to be posting it on the description. Kirby I'm sure we'll post something on Twitter, social media. And if you have any questions, just DM one of us and we'll be happy to get back to you. So we're going to be giving that away within the next week, obviously. And obviously this is only eligible.
Do we want to announce it on next week's After Dark, Nick?
Perfect. We could do that. And obviously it's only eligible to people who live in the area. My computer's about to die.
If you're entering the contest, please make sure you can go to it.
Yes, my computer's about to die, actually.
Send to us on our social media that you were there.
Can't even get a plug. Wow. But anyway, we appreciate you guys on joining us for the first first episode of Cats and Rats After Dark of the season.
Yep.
We'll be live every Saturday, or most Saturdays they'll be live. I don't.
Yeah, most. We'll try our best. Most.
Yeah. And
But-
make sure you guys like both pages, Big C Show and the Cats and Rats Podcast.
At the bottom, I'll put that at the bottom there, Caesar.
And before we go, I'm gonna play out a video. Shouts out to Caneswear for allowing me to hang out with Matthew Kachuk and the boys this past week. Got to give a special gift to Matthew Kachuk. I'll play that out as we leave. Thanks, you guys. We really appreciate your love and support. Can't thank you enough. Thanks again for everything.
And as always, let's go Cats, baby.
Let's go. Matthew, look, I really appreciate everything you've done for me, man. I got a gift for you.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you like it.
Seize your day, Big C's. This is awesome. Appreciate it, man.
Love you, man. Thank you for everything. And
I have this collection right over here.
can you look at the picture?
Yeah.
I wanna-
Put it on, make sure it gets on.
No, that's for him. So
No, I know. I've been. Oh, yeah. This is sweet.
that's for you, man.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you need to get his on. Yeah, no kidding.
You want me to
That's
sign?
what I'll need. I'll need yours and Rhino's.
Yes. Really appreciate it, man.
You gotta sign that. Yeah, I
You want me to sign it?
You and Rhino's. I gotta get that.
All right, sweet.
I promise I'm not selling it. Nice six. It's gonna be a fight over the better signature.
Let's go for that 3P, baby. Appreciate it, man. Love you, man.